Hello, this is Stephen DeMarney, and today we will learn some basics about light bulbs and LEDs. And here I have a 6-volt incandescent light bulb, and next to it I have a red light emitting diode, also known as an LED for short. First, we will look at the incandescent light bulb. Incandescent light bulbs were among the first electric light sources invented, but they are widely disappearing from use due to advances in light-emitting diode technology. I will show you how to build a circuit to make this bulb work. Here we have everything we need to make an incandescent light bulb work. Here is the 6-volt incandescent light bulb. I have one wire conductor jumper. I have my 4-cell AA battery holder with leads, and I've got 4 AA batteries. I have my solderless breadboard here, and introducing a new part, it's a switch. This is a toggle switch. Before we were using knife blade switches, but now we're going to use a toggle switch. And you can see I've got everything mounted on this wood board using screws. And also we need a screwdriver because the toggle switch has screw terminals to make our connections. So let's start building our circuit. I'm going to move the 4 batteries out of the way for the moment, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hook the positive lead of the battery holder to the toggle switch. So I'm just going to move these leads around. Now, this toggle switch has screw terminals, and I need to put the conductor underneath the screw, and it's better to be on the left side of the screw, and then I'm going to use my screwdriver to tighten the screw. And you have to hold your conductor carefully while you tighten, and just gently tighten. Make sure it's tight enough, and check that your conductor doesn't come out, and then that's properly tightened. And now I'm going to take my negative terminal of my battery holder, and I'm going to connect that to row 1J of my solderless breadboard. Next, I'm going to insert my light bulb in the solderless breadboard. So I'm going to connect one lead to row 1F, and then the other lead to row 1E. And have to get these inserted. The wires are a bit thin, but there we go. Then I'm just going to put the light bulb down here so it's in focus. Now next, we have to take our one conductor here, and I'm going to connect that between 1A of the solderless breadboard, and then that is going to be connected to my toggle switch to the other terminal. And again, I have to use the screwdriver, so I have to carefully place my conductor under the screw, and then tighten the screw with the screwdriver. Okay, so now we're going to check our wiring to make sure everything's going to work. So I have my battery holder, and the positive lead of my battery holder is going to one terminal of my toggle switch, and when the switch is closed, a contact will close to this terminal, and then my conventional current should flow through this conductor to 1A of my board. Then it's going to go, the current's going to flow through to 1E to the terminal of my bulb. It's going to go through my bulb filament, creating light, down the other terminal, down to 1F of the solderless breadboard, and it's going to flow to 1I of my solderless breadboard and through the negative conductor back to my battery holder and through the batteries. So we've checked our circuit and everything looks correct, so now we're going to insert the batteries. Now remember, when you insert the batteries, you have to observe the correct polarity, that you get the batteries in the right direction. Otherwise you're not going to have 6 volts if you put a battery in backwards. So make sure you observe the polarity of the batteries as you insert them in the holder. Okay, our batteries are in place, and now I'm going to reposition my camera so we can get a closer view of just the switch and the bulb. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate moving the toggle switch from the off position to the on position. And there you go. You can see when the switch is on, current flows through the bulb filament and we have light. And now if I shut the switch off, we have no light. So we've made a basic flashlight, or torch as it's also known. So that was fun. So next we're going to be looking and make a light with an LED.